mean, hovering over the Steve and Kazia, I mean, they are probably the two most meta-prevalent characters right now, and definitely the characters on everyone's lips right now. But gonna lock back in that Ken, not gonna go for any funny business here. We're gonna just stay with the tried and the tested, and we know it can get the job done if you can find those hits.
That is it. The punish game is what's going to be key. You need to do more damage to Amafresh than Amafresh is doing to you, Siggi. And I wonder how he's going to do it. I feel like the other thing is he's not really finding his ways to get up close and personal, because Amafresh is using the mobility advantage that Falcon has, and like, so with punishing with dash attacks, finding Raptor boosts in areas which Siggi isn't expecting. And so maybe Siggi has to find a way to just get up close, like maybe roll in, for example, jump in. Here we go, because when you get a hit, you can make it count. You might die here, Amafresh, unfortunately. Maybe not unfortunately, maybe intended that. Just to send off stage and then lead into ledge trap situation. Lovely, waiting for the spot dodge, but not getting the full conversion. What could have been a stock is allowed Amafresh back into, but a down tilt. Sure, you just such a consistent, he's not consistent, but it's such a potent kill confirm.
And this is exactly what we're talking about. This is what we wanted to see from Siggi in that game one, where they were like finally starting to find the hits that what makes Ken so scary. You know, you see them obviously getting so much huge amounts of damage being put on, but Amafresh is just putting a stop to that right now, sending Siggi down into the abyss down below. Now again, just keep it going, but Siggi finally, again, one little down tilt and can lead a huge amount of damage. Amafresh taking back control here, but Siggi is definitely playing a little bit more sort of their own game here. They're definitely compared to game one.
Yeah. He's willing to dash back, give up space, if it means that Siggi, that Amafresh comes to him instead. If he's able to throw out fireballs, those Hadoukens, it means Amafresh is more likely to come up with shield, and if you come up with shield, you're shielding against Ken. You might get poked, you might get put into a bad spot, as we're seeing here. A lot of damage coming out, not necessarily a stock, but it's a really tricky situation for Amafresh.
Yeah, Amafresh is going to have to be really, really careful here, because if one down tilt or something does find its mark, then that is going to be the stock. You can see Siggi just let loose the trigger there, but a little bit too early, but that is definitely going to do the trick there. As the down tilt into the forward tilt is going to find its mark and take away the stock.
It's a completely different situation from game one. Where like, instead of Siggi requiring like 5-6 hits to take a stock, it is doing it in 2.
Yeah, absolutely. And Siggi playing with a whole new wave of momentum here.
Absolutely. Amafresh looking a little shook at the moment. He's struggling to get the kill off. A throw won't kill it. Won't kill here. And a Falcon dive would, an up B would. But Amafresh is actually just slowing the pace of the game down, throwing out those Hadoukens to stop Amafresh from playing in the mid-range. Yeah. Here we go. Amafresh is going to find that Falcon dive to take the stock, but Siggi is maybe one conversion taking him to kill percents.
Yeah, and finally finding the stock as well. This is an opportunity for Amafresh to get something going here, but Siggi again taking control there. That is going to be big damage and big hits and big kills as Siggi gets one on the board finally. After a pretty shaky game one, that is definitely Siggi's show there, as they were finding the hits that we needed from Ken, because Ken, as we said before, really does fall apart if you aren't flowing your attacks together. But Siggi finally, starting to do that there, and that is exactly how, he got that game. He was just finally finding those hits, and then Amafresh just getting blown up by them.
Yeah, there were two key changes from game 2 to game 1. First off, as he said, punish game, turning from a 6 or 7 hits to 2 or 3 to take the stock. Always so important in such a volatile matchup like Ken Captain Falcon, where you can die off one hit. The second thing is able to play neutral a lot more reserved and not getting overwhelmed by the scary Captain Falcon. Able to throw out those Hadoukens and able to make Amafresh slow down a little, able to set up pressure situations where Ken is just hitting Captain Falcon shield.
Absolutely. Okay, so we have got a change of stage here, going to Hollow Bastion. Not altogether too different from Smashville, but a slightly different Blast Zone dimensions there. Yeah. But still inherently quite a small stage there. So see what Amma can do here. But again, Siggi off to a good start here. He's already got big damage, but and Amafresh just was trying to get something going there, but it seems to now just be kind of throwing out attacks and getting punished hard for it.
Those were some very hopeful burst options there, just fiending for a hit. I can understand it because you're Captain Falcon, you get that hit somehow, and it makes up for all the hits you've taken. But you have to get him. You're consistently getting outspaced. You're making yourself look a bit foolish when you whiff the Raptor boost. It always looks a bit silly. You just kind of flummoxed on the ground. Able to find that forward air to take the stock though.
Yeah, huge knee there to finally take that stock away. Siggi again already sort of just coming back from the stage and again taking back the control. One up tilt could do it if it finds, but you can see that shield is going up from Amberfresh. They are not taking any chances whatsoever here, and definitely not coming into Ken's range.
He doesn't need to approach. He is up considerably. He needs to make Amberfresh come to him. He does come in, does get the hit, but actually, hang on, hold on. Little scary situation, but they both navigate out unscathed. This is just one down tilt for Siggi to take this stock, but he's been caught without a jump. It's very scary.
Okay, yeah, Amberfresh starting to get something going here. Was looking so good for Siggi in the early game, early stocks, but now Amberfresh is definitely woken up and got back into a similar mode that they were in that game one, where they never really let Siggi do anything they wanted to. But it only takes one little tap to find those stocks. Focus miss.
Just one tippy tap of the toes to take the stock. Down tilt sure is such a potent kill confirm, and it's put Siggi in such a strong position, and with a lot of rage. You know how scary Ken with rage is, so it's imperative that Amberfresh gets this stock off of the Ken right now. One hit could lead to disaster.
Yeah, finally going to find that upbeat out of shield though. Take that stock away, and this is not over yet. 25% on Amberfresh right now. The game 3 last stock. This is all to play for here, and both characters definitely just trying to find an opportunity, but you can see that shield was looking real low.
You know it. This is such a volatile matchup. This could go either way. If Amberfresh keeps this train going, he could take this set. It's up to Siggi to slow down. He needs to regain footing.
And that's a big knee. That's a big knee, and Amberfresh wrestling that away. He was playing so carefully on that blast zone, that platform, and then just at the very end, Siggi just drifting off the left to follow through with that knee.
Beautiful stuff. Catching that get up perfectly. What a way to end that set. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
Amberfresh.
It was looking so scary.